All right, good morning. We'll go ahead and get going. So find a seated position. So if you want to sit on something to elevate those hips, okay, you can. You just close down those eyes, rest those hands on the knees, rolling the shoulders down and back. And then just start to breathe in and out through the nose. So closing down the eyes, take that big breath in and out. Again, big breath in and out. So really filling up those lungs, feeling that belly expand, sitting up a little bit taller on that inhale, and exhaling that breath out, just nice and slow. Just God your road. Now let's extend those fingertips out to the side. Flip those palms, reach up nice and tall. Palms meet, then bring those hands to heart center and reach those arms out to the side and up. Exhale those hands down. Last time, reaching those arms out and up. Let's bend into that right elbow. Press that head back into that forearm. Stay tall. Rib cage is pulling down. And then we'll find that side bend over to that left side. Inhale, bring it back up, switching sides. So we'll bend into that left elbow. And then side, bend it over to that right side. Bring it back up. Let's twist it over to that right side. So on the inhale, look over that shoulder twist. Inhale, bring it back up. Twist it to the other side. Inhale, bring those arms back up. One more time. Tricep stretch first. And side bend. Back up and switch. So tricep first and then side bend. Inhale, bring it back up. Twist it to the right. Inhale those arms up and twist it to the left. And then bring it back to center or come onto those hands and knees. Cat-cow. So inhale, drop that belly, lift the chest, lifting the tailbone. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Last one, round. Good, and neutral. Step it back to our plank, then hips up to that sky. Downward facing dog. So maybe take a moment, pedal those feet out. We'll sway through those hips. And now let's inhale on the toes. And those knees, step those feet, top of the mat. Half lift on that inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend into those knees, rise up to standing, reach up nice and tall. Slide that right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale it back up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, reach it up tall. And then let's just twist, open up. So reaching that right hand back, left arm reaches forward. You can open up through those hips a little bit. Just keep those feet parallel to each other. Inhale it back up. Exhale, open up to that other side. Inhale, bring it back up. Flat back fold. Half lift on that inhale. And exhale, plant those hands down. Step those feet back to our plank. Shift that weight forward as we lower down. Flip the toes, roll the shoulders down and back, lifting through that chest. Cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, send those hips to the sky. Down dog. Inhale on the toes. Bend those knees, step those feet, top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise to standing. Side bend to the right. Back up to the left. Back up, twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale it forward and up. Exhale, other side. Big twist. Inhale it back up. And exhale, fold. Half lift on that inhale. Exhale, plant those hands. Step those feet back to our plank. Shift it forward. Lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale it back. Down dog. One more time. Come on the toes. Bend those knees. Step those feet. Top of the mat. Half lift. Inhale. And fold. Rise. And side bend to the right. Inhale it up to the left. Inhale it back up. Twist open to the right. Inhale it up. Twist open to the left. Inhale it back up. And fold. Half lift. Inhale. And exhale. Plant those hands down. Step those feet back to plank. Lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale those hips to the sky. Down dog. And then come on those toes. Bend those knees, step those feet, top of the mat. Bring those toes together to touch. Find that half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Sink those hips down to our chair. Okay, this time we're going to keep those knees squeezing together. We're going to keep those hips square. We're just going to twist open up with or through the spine. Okay? Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Switch to the other side. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, reach those arms back up. Sink the hips a little bit lower. And straighten those legs as we fold. Inhale, that half lift. And exhale, plant those hands. Step those feet back to our plank. Lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the hips up. Down dog. Bring those feet together. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open up that hip, bend that top knee. So stretching that quad, that hip flexor. Then re-square those hips up. Curl that knee to the nose. Step that foot through. Hips are pressing forward. Core stays nice and tight. And then we'll twist. Right arm is going to reach up. Lower that hand down. Keep that back heel lifted. Inhale the arms up. Core tight. So same idea as before. Left hand reaches forward. Right arm reaches back. Bend into that front knee a little bit more. Hold here. Then we'll reverse it. Left arm comes up. Right hand slides down. Bend into that front knee a little more. And circle those hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we'll bring the feet together. Inhale that left leg up. Open up that hip, bend that top knee. Then we'll re-square off those hips. Curl that knee to the nose. Step that foot through. And starting the twist here, planting right hand, left arm reaches up. Lower that hand down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Core tight, bend into that front knee a little bit more. And we'll twist. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Flip it, right hand up, left hand slides down. Bend into that knee a little bit more. And inhale, reach both arms up. Hands down. Step back to plank. And lower. Lift. And exhale, down dog. And inhale on the toes. Bend those knees. Step those feet, top of the mat. Toes together to touch. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Sink those hips down to chair. Twisting right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Inhale it back up. Exhale, twist the other side. Inhale, reach it back up and straighten those legs as we fold. Lengthen on that inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step those feet back to plank. Lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips up. Down dog. Feet together. We're going to inhale that right leg up. Open up that hip, bend that top knee. And square it off. Bring that knee to the nose. Step that foot through. Twist the right arm reaches up. Hand lowers down. Both arms up. Crescent lunge. And twist. Left hand forward. Right arm reaches back. Reverse. Left arm up. Right hand down. Bend into that front knee a little more. And circling those arms around, back heel spins down. We're gonna come into that warrior two. Really tight core, open up through that chest. Let's lower that right forearm down. Left arm sweeps up and over. We'll be sliding that hand down a little bit lower. Inhale, we'll rise back up, straighten that front leg. So we're gonna reach that right hand up, bend into that elbow, and then that left elbow bends. We're trying to reach for those fingertips. Looking up, so elbow is reaching up and back. Nice side stretch, tricep stretch. Then reach out those arms, that front leg stays straight. Reach the hands forward, the right hand forward, lower that hand down. Left arm reaches up. And lower those hands down to the mat. Step back to plank, vinyasa. Bring those feet together. Inhale, right or left leg lifts. Open up that hip, bend that top knee. And square those hips off. Curl that knee to the nose. Step that foot through. Twist. Left arm reaches up. And lower that hand down. Both arms are going to reach up overhead. Core tight. Bend into that front knee. And twist. Right hand forward. Left arm reaches back. And reverse. Right arm up. Left hand down. And both arms reach back up. Back heel spins down. Tee out those arms. Warrior two. And we'll lower that left forearm down. Right arm sweeps over our head. And inhale, rise back up. Straighten that front leg. So we'll reach that left arm up and back. Bend into that elbow. Turn that right thumb down. And then bend that elbow. Maybe grabbing onto the fingertips. So lifting that elbow up and back. And then we'll re-tee out those arms. Slight bend in that front knee. Reach that left hand forward. Lower that hand down to the shin. Right arm reaches up. And we'll circle that hand down. Step it back to a plank. Vinyasa. Down dog when you're ready. And now let's step those feet to the hands. Toes together. Inhale, rise up. Sink down into that chair. So we do want to be pretty close to the front of the mat. Keep dropping those hips down nice and low. So we're going to go all the way down towards the ground, but we're going to take our time getting there. You need to pop those heels up at any point in time you can, but try and keep the hip or the heels down as long as you can. Big stretch through those ankles. And we make our way down, coming into that boat pose. So that chest lifts, those legs lift. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees and roll onto your backs. Gentle rock from side to side. And now we'll lower those feet down, bridging those hips up. So tailbone lifts first, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Grip those toes, squeezing those glutes and those hamstrings. And slowly roll it on down. Now we can bring those arms down by the sides. Okay, hug the knees in. Now we're going to extend the legs up and then start to lower it down just to the lowest degree that you can, keeping that back flat. So that may be just a few inches above the ground, or it may be almost at a 90-degree bend through those hips. So wherever you're at, hold it there. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. And then that hip bridge. So plant those feet, roll those hips up. And roll those hips down. Half happy baby. So breathe that right knee into the chest, grab onto the outside edge of the foot. The knee's gonna be right outside the shoulder. Start to extend the leg. So bringing that knee to 90 degrees. And that left leg is gonna extend out. Now, if this is too much, just keep that left knee bent. So pulling the shoulder or the knee down towards the shoulder and then maybe extending out through that leg a little more. And now from here, we'll guide that right ankle over that left knee, okay, into that resting pigeon. Then we'll hug that hamstring or grab onto that shin. Pull it on in, tailbone down. And staying with that breath. Let's lower that foot down. Keep the ankle crossed over. Bring those arms out to that T, or you can feel golem out and then drop the knees over to that right side. And bring it back up. Switching sides. So half happy baby first. Grab onto the outside edge of that left foot. That arm is reaching in front of the shin, in front of the leg. Pulling that knee down outside of that shoulder. One, extend that right leg out. And then extend through that left leg a little bit more. Now we'll start to bend that right knee. Left ankle crosses over it. Hug the knee in. Tailbone down. Chest lifted. Go ahead and release that foot down. Keep that ankle crossed over, reach those arms out, and then drop the knees over to that left side. So breathe that knee back to center. One more twist each side. So right knee hugs in, left leg extends out. Twist it across, pressing through that left heel. Right shoulder blade stays down. And bring that knee back up. Switching sides, left knee hugs in, right leg extends out, and twist. Bring that knee back to center. Hug the knees in. Let's rock it up to a seat. Closing down those eyes. Finishing off with a few breaths. Just like we started, big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And then blinking those eyes open. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.